Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Åsil, and in today's video we're first off going to go through everything that was in my everyday makeup this summer, and then we're going to go into my makeup collection and pick out things that I want to use in the fall and then put it in my everyday makeup. And then if you want to see how I did this makeup look, I'm going to show you some clips in the end because I've used some of the things that I chose for my everyday makeup fall edition. So hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so let's start with the project pan items. I now have left 7 out of 22 items in my project pan. Use up 22 items or products in 2022. So these are the products. I have a lipstick from Kiko, an eyebrow pencil from Essence, Charlotte Tilbury correcting concealer, a butter bronzer from Physicians Formula, a gray eyeliner from Makeup Mecca, a lip gloss from Isadora, and a cream blush from Beauty UK. So those are all staying in my makeup bag, or this little organizer that I have. As well as my Panda palette for the year. I am trying to pan the Zoeva and Taupe palette, so that one is also staying. And let's go through the rest of my palettes. So I had 5 additional palettes. Also, another one or 2 other ones. I'm going to tell you in the end the products that I included after my last Shop My Stash video, either because I needed them for some reason or because they're new additions to my collection. So I'll tell you more about those 2 other palettes in just a minute. But these are the palettes that I've been using as well as my Panda palette. The Beauty Bay Bright Mattes. I think I used this maybe twice, but this is going to go back into my collection. Then the ColourPop Take Me Home palette. I used all the time when we were on a holiday. The Inglot palette that stores all my, I kind of consider them singles, and I think they would be appropriate for fall, but I know that these will be my main focus, among others, in my next Panda palette, or Project Pan for next year. So I think I'm gonna put these to rest for now. I think I used them maybe once. They're not my go-to. Then also the So Jaded, which is like at the top when it comes to favorites, favorite eyeshadow palettes. And I do think that these are appropriate for fall as well, so I think I'm just going to keep this in. Then we have Tati's palette. These are also absolutely fall appropriate. I think I'm going to keep that one in as well. Alright, so for foundations, I have these 2. I'm going to put this one back because it's a little bit too dark for fall. The Essence Pretty Natural Hydrating Foundation. I did use it a few times, but I mainly focused on the Glowish by Huda Beauty. And I have cut this in half because I just wanted to get the most out of it. I really did enjoy this product. I think I have one more use out of this, so I'm going to use that today and then I'll let this one go. As for concealers, I have these 4. The Revolution Eye Bright. I'm going to keep this one in because I think this is going to be really nice for fall as well. This makes my entire makeup collection right here completely messy and gross because it leaks, because I have taken out the stopper and I've used it completely. It is now all the way empty, and I'm really happy about it. It's the Catrice Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer in number 10 Porcelain. So I did really like this concealer. I think if I were to repurchase, which I might do because I did enjoy it very much, I think I'm going to buy a darker shade because this is a little bit too light for me. So I have been combining it with the Milani Conceal and Perfect concealer, which is a little bit too dark. This one's in 130 light beige. A little bit too dark for me. I'm gonna have to like clean all of this off afterwards. But yeah, so both of these, I'm gonna put this one in my makeup empties, and then I'm gonna put this one back into my collection. Oh, and this one I'm gonna keep a little while longer because I did reach my goal on this Inglot concealer in my project pan. I used it for 30 times, so I'm technically done with it, but I would like to get some more use out of it before I declutter it. I'm all the way down here now, so there's not really that much left. I like to use it as a concealer and also mix it in with my moisturizer and use it as a tinted moisturizer. As for powder, I'm just going to keep this little e.l.f. sheer setting powder. I'm about like, I don't know, about halfway through. So I just want to get some more use out of it. I really enjoy using it, so I'm going to keep this in. As for my bronzers, I still have these ones. In addition to the one that I have in my project pan, the Model Co. Bronze. I've really enjoyed using this summer, but I haven't gotten to use it as much as I kind of wanted. But I also had to focus on my project pan bronzer. So, but this is now too dark, so I'm gonna put this back into my collection, as well as the Chanel Bronze Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream. I just needed to play around with this a little bit and get to know it, and I do find that I like to use it, but I just had to experiment a little bit, and I find that the best way for me to use this is to apply it with my fingers exactly where I want it and then blend it out with a brush afterwards, and that works very well for me. But I'm gonna put both of these back and then just focus on my project pan bronzer for now. Then in addition to my project pan blush, I had all of these ones as well. I found that it was overwhelmingly a lot of blushes, so I'm gonna have to put some of these back, but also I really enjoy using them, so we'll see. I really enjoy this lip and cheek tint from number 7. It is beautiful. It's in the shade Dusk Pink. But I think I'm going to have to put this back just because I can't have that many blushes to choose from. I just can't. And also the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. It's just a great summer blush. I think I'm going to put this back now. But I am going to keep this other peachy blush from Lily Lolo and the color Clementine, just because this is on its last leg when it comes to expiration. I mean, it's a minimal blush. It's my oldest one in the collection, and I just need to get rid of it, really. So I think this is going to go in my next declutter, which means I just want to use it for as long as I can up until then. So I'm going to keep this one in. But this Milk Makeup Lip and Cheek in Work is a really nice fall shade as well. I don't love this blush. I don't like the consistency. It's not that easy to blend, I find, but I'm going to try to use it some more in the fall. Then we have some primers. Those are not going to change. The Beauty Act Glitter Loose Sparks Eyeshadow Glue and the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. Cute. I've used quite a bit of that one. I love this. I just wish it was cruelty free. These two are still gonna stay, the Large Lash Mascara from Pixie and the Essence Volume Booster. This might not last the entire fall, but if it dries up, I'm gonna go ahead and pick another mascara. I'm just not gonna do it right now. Then we have this gel illuminator from Makeup Mecca. It's really pretty and I've loved using it this summer, and I'm really glad that I've gotten a lot of use out of it this summer because something weird has happened with it. It has kind of like dried up a little bit, and this isn't even a year old yet. It performs well, no problem. And so I think I'm gonna keep it in up until my declutter video, and then I'll get rid of it, because even though it's not very old, I don't like that it's about to like dry up and change in consistency. And I haven't smelled a change in the scent, but I think I'm gonna have to let it go in like maybe a month or two. But up until then, I'm gonna get some more use out of it because I do really like it. As for eyeliners, I picked a bunch of them for the summertime. I think I'm gonna keep most of these. I'm gonna put back the Revolution liquid liner in blue. This was really nice. I used it a few times in the summer and I really liked how the look turned out, but I'm gonna put it back now. And also this other blue eyeliner from Linda Hallberg, and this turquoise liner in Azure from NYX is gonna go back. But the rest I'm gonna keep, which is the Isadora blonde eyeliner, the Essence eye pencil in Cool Down, the Linda Hallberg orange and yellow eyeliners, and Essence Kajal and Teddy, and the Gold Digger from Makeup Store. Oh, and that reminds me, I didn't include the eyeliners from Linda Hallberg in my last video because I hadn't purchased them just yet. But yeah, I got a bunch of eyeliners from Linda Hallberg and I really enjoy most of them. Some of them are a little bit dry, so I don't know what's going on there, if they're expired or what, but yeah, I really like them. I also reached my goal in this Korres Twist eyeshadow in 68 or 89, I don't know which one it is, but yeah, I'm gonna put this one back as well. This looks so messy, but yeah, this is the Shimmer Foil liquid liner from Makeup Mecca. I'm gonna continue to have this in my everyday makeup because I think it'll go well with some of the fall eyeshadow looks, but it is really starting to dry out and I've used it a lot, so I'm really happy about that. Some brow products. I've really been trying out the Makeup Mecca all-in-one eyebrow palette. It actually broke, which is disappointing, but I did really like the product itself. So I'm ready to put this back now. And then the LA Girl Brow Pomade, I really enjoy using. This is in soft brown. I'm going to continue to have this in my everyday makeup. I'm also going to keep this Charlotte Tilbury cream eyeshadow in Pillow Talk for the same reason as the last time. I just feel like I spent a lot of money on it and I need to force myself to use it, even though I'm not loving the shade. I like the quality, the texture, how easy it is to blend and everything. That's great, but the shade is really boring. So, but it was expensive, so I'm gonna keep it in and get some more use out of it. I'm gonna put back this single eyeshadow in Ruby from Makeup Store because I know there's probably gonna be a lot of eyeshadow palettes that I wanna try out and use for this fall. So I'm gonna put this back. Then finally we have the lip products. I'm still gonna focus even more. I didn't really use this more than once or twice in the summer. It's not really a typical summer shade, but it's so old, I'm gonna have to declutter it soon. And this is from e.l.f., the matte lip color in Tea Rose. Probably one of my like top 3 favorite lip shades. It's just beautiful, and I cannot find a cruelty-free dupe for it, and I cannot find this exact product anymore. They don't sell it anywhere. It's just discontinued as far as I can see. And that bums me out because I really enjoy this one. So I'm going to use it a lot this fall, and then I'm going to retire it. Probably put it in my makeup memory box. Let me know if you want to see that in a video sometime. But yeah, I'm going to continue to use this for a while longer. And then I'm going to put back the Isadora Twist Up Gloss Stick in Think Pink. This is just a little bit too warm. I feel like I don't like warmer lipsticks in the fall time. I really enjoy it in the summertime. So this is going back. The MAC Pigment of Imagination is going to go back into my collection, as well as the Dose of Colors Spill the Deets lip gloss. I'm definitely going to put back the Paula's Choice Anti-Aging Lip Gloss in SPF 40. I did not enjoy this one at all. Let me know if you have a cruelty-free lip balm. Lip balm, or I guess lip gloss with an SPF to recommend. Let me know, please. I have a lip balm that I'm about to use up. This is how much is left. So I'm gonna have to pick a clear lip balm, and I kind of also want to choose a tinted one. But I'm going to keep this in until I've used it up first. And then the last one is the Makeup Mecca Sheer Lipstick in Lovely, which is also a warmer peachy coral shade that I really enjoyed. So I'm going to put that back now. And lastly, I'm going to show you the new additions in my collection that I've been using all summer. And yeah. Oh, this is not a new addition. I just decided to pull it in after my last video. The Natasha Denona Mini Retro Palette. This is beautiful, and I thought this would go better in the springtime, but I found that this was really nice in the summertime as well. But I'm going to put it back for now. Then I have a new blush from NARS in the color Freedom. These are the Air Matte blushes. Really nice, like fluffy consistency, and I love the shade. This is kind of what it looks like. I think I'm gonna put this back for now. Also, it's not cruelty free, but it was a gift. I also got these 2 liquid eyeshadows from Makeup Mecca in Goldie and Romantic Mauve, and I've really been enjoying those as well. But I'm going to put both of these back, as well as the No Budge Shadow Stick from e.l.f. in Champagne Crystal. I haven't tried this on my lid yet. I'm kind of scared to do it because I've seen a lot of people complaining about how hard it is. Like when you remove your makeup, it sort of spreads the glitter all over your face, and it's really hard to remove. At least that's what I've heard. So I just used a little bit in the inner corner, and I really enjoy that. But I'm now gonna put it back. Also, this is kind of a reminder again that eyebrow products, and especially these kinds of like brow pens, I really have to wait on giving a review of it until maybe like a month in, because I really enjoyed this one the first few weeks, and now, I don't know, it's the Makeup Mecca Long Lasting Brow Tint. The shade is Ash Blonde, so you got this little brush on one side. It does deposit pigment, but it's just super sheer now. it didn't used to be as sheer. It was a lot more pigmented, but just the perfect amount of pigment. Not too much, but I feel now it's almost like diluted into just this watery brown shade. And then it has a brow gel on the other side, which is a little bit on the lighter side. It's a little bit too light for me, but it works. So now I'm like, I thought immediately the first few times I used it that this is going to be for sure something I'm going to repurchase over and over again, but now I'm not really sure. It is super affordable though, and it is cruelty free, and I do like it. It's easy to work with, and it's like this kind of multi-use product is something I really enjoy. But if it's only working for a few weeks, I don't know. I just don't know. What is your favorite cruelty free brow like pen? Let me know. I'm going to continue to use it and hopefully get some more use out of it, and yeah, it's staying for a while longer in my everyday makeup. Then we have the Viseart Petites Force Lilas. If you've seen some of my latest videos, you've probably heard me talk about me wanting to purchase a new taupey kind of palette because I'm working on the only taupe palette I have in my collection, the Soeva and Taupe, as my Panda palette for this year, and once that's gone, I don't really have a lot of taupes other than my single shadows. So I went on the hunt for a new taupey eyeshadow palette, and I was pretty set on two ColourPop eyeshadow palettes, either the Going Coconuts or It's a Taupe. And the Going Coconuts was a little bit too neutral for me. Like, it didn't look cool enough for my taste. So I was putting my It's a Taupe in the chart, and then someone in the comments gave me a recommendation, which was this little tiny palette, and it really made sense to try this one out instead. I've been wanting to try Viseart for such a long time, but they're very expensive. But I just realized that what are the colors I really want in a palette? Yeah, it's a taupe matte and a taupe shimmery or metallic shade, and you really get that in this one. And it's so handy, and I love the packaging. So you get 4 shades, two matte ones and 2 metallic ones, and they're beautiful. And I'm gonna do a separate video on this palette because it deserves a separate video, and I'm gonna give you a review and a demo in that one and tell you all about how I feel about this palette. But yeah, I'm gonna continue to have this in my everyday makeup. So as I was on the ColourPop website and I decided not to purchase the palette, I decided to give the ColourPop Super Shock Shadows one more chance. I've given it 2 chances in the past. They did not fulfill my expectations. In the past, I've liked the shades, but they dried out very fast, and there was so much glittery fallout from those shadows. I decided not to ever purchase a Super Shock shadow ever again. But people are continuing to rave about them, and I decided I wanted to get 3 of the ones that are the most raved about and that looks really nice and just is kind of my taste when it comes to colors. So I chose these 3 shades. This is Prickly Pear, and this is Ritz, and then this one is Party of 5. And here's the thing, I enjoy these shades so much. If you want to see a swatch of these, I have like a shorts video that I did pretty recently. But the thing is, even though I really enjoy the shades, there's still so much glittery fallout that completely ruins the rest of the makeup. So I'm kind of like, I'm gonna try my best to get some use out of these now that I have them, but I know now that I will not, and please remind me if I forget, I will not buy any more Super Shock shadows from ColourPop. They are just too glittery for me, no matter what other people are saying. They have too much fallout and they don't work. I even use a glitter glue underneath, but it doesn't matter. So I don't know what to do with these. Should I just keep them? Yeah, I think I want to keep them in my everyday makeup because they do dry out so quickly. And lastly, I'm sorry this is taking so long, but I just had a lot of products this time and a lot of new additions as well. So as well as those Super Shock, or in addition to those Super Shock shadows, I also purchased the ColourPop glowing lip. I also have a separate video on this one, comparing it to the Core Lip Shine lip balmy things from e.l.f. This is in the color Cockatoo, and it looks like this. It broke because it kind of melted on me on a day it was really warm outside, and the packaging is kind of breaking up, and I'm not really too happy about that. I do love it on my lips and I don't have any complaints there, but yeah, a little bit disappointed in this one. I think I'm going to put this back for now. Then I have two lip oils. One from Milani, the Fruit Fetish, in Raspberry Peach, and then we have the Powerful Glossy Lip Oil from Catrice. This one's in Glossy Blackberry. So I did enjoy both of these. I feel like this has a little bit more pigment than this one. This also dries out my lips a little bit. This does not. So overall, I like this one the most. And also it smells delicious and tastes nice as well. So I've used this one a lot more. I've only used this like, I'd say 5-6 times. I've used this countless times. I really, really enjoy it. I don't know. I think I'm going to put these back now because I do want to let some other lip products shine. I've been neglecting the rest of my collection for a while now, so I'm gonna put those back. All right, that was everything that I had in my previous makeup, everyday makeup, and now it's time to put back what is going back into my drawers, and I'm gonna put what I'm keeping back into my organizers, and then we're gonna go through what I want to pick for my fall edition everyday makeup, and then I'm going to do a little demo with the products that I've chosen. Alright, so I found that it was just easier to see what I want to choose before I put that makeup back into the drawers. So I'm going to do that instead. Also, I forgot to talk about my setting spray, which was one of these, the ColourPop Pretty Fresh. I have it in the bathroom, but this is repurchased. I'm going to put it back, and I'm going to try using this for a while, the Milani Make It Last setting spray. It's been sitting in my freelance makeup artist kit, so I'm going to bring this into my collection and get some use out of it. Alright, it's taken me forever to try to figure out what kind of eyeshadow palettes I wanted to include. This is my least favorite eyeshadow palette from Essence. I like to move it. It's very nice and affordable, but I just don't love this. Although I do think it's kind of handy. So I'm going to force myself to use it a little bit more and see if I can find ways to use this eyeshadow palette. Also, the Norvina from Anastasia, I would love to get some more use out of. I purchased this, was it last year? And I really haven't gotten to use it in quite a while, so I'm going to pull this back in. And then also the BH Cosmetics Smitten in Switzerland palette is a great fall palette, I think. So I'm gonna pull this in as well. All right, for some reason, these two lip products didn't get included in the video, but I did choose these two, but I guess the clip got cut out. So I chose the Long Lasting Lipstick in Naive from Essence and a Clarins Natural Lip Perfector in #1. I also want to choose these two lip liners. These are completely new to my collection. One from Milani in True Red and one from Essence in Now or Never. And then I also want to choose this Desert Flower eyeliner from Makeup Store, beautiful green shade. And then I've chosen two kind of lip balmy products, one in a tint from Dr. Lip in the shade Elderberry, and then just a clear lip balm from Cherry Culture in Coffee. Let's see, I'm not going to choose any brow products this time. Let's see, no single eyeshadows, but I'm going to choose this liquid liner from Makeup Mecca in a black shade. As for foundation, I cannot wait to try this Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder. I've had this in the past, but I had it in a lighter shade. Now I have it in the color Too Fair, and I think that's more suitable for me. So I'm going to use this one. I've skipped primer altogether this summer, and that's why I haven't been able to try out this new one that I got as a gift from Bobbi Brown. So it is the Vitamin Enriched Face Base. So I can't wait to try this one now. And I think that's it for this drawer. Let's see, as for powders, I'm good. Contour and bronzers, I'm good. I think I'm gonna wait on the highlighters as well, because I just want to focus on that liquid one for a while longer, and then I might tell you a few products that I'll bring in a little bit later this fall. But for now, I just get overwhelmed if they keep sitting in my everyday makeup without getting used, but I know I need to use them soon. It's just stressful to me. So let's see, do I need any more blushes? You know, I think I'm going to choose this Isadora Perfect Blush in Cool Pink. That's a really pretty blush. So that's all. That's everything. Let's get back and start on with the makeup look. So I want to say just a few things about this glowish foundation from Huda Beauty. I think this is really nice for people who has oily skin and want a lot of glow. I feel like it's maybe almost too glowy for me. And as you can see, it's way too dark, but I find ways to make it work. And now it's all messy. I really enjoyed using this summer. I find it's hydrating, it blends really well, it stays really nice on the skin, and it is super glowy. It's almost to the point where I feel like you can compare them to these like liquid highlighting things. Elf recently launched one, Charlotte Tilbury had one. I can't even remember the names of them, but those liquid glowy kind of products. So I feel like it's almost more something like that because it doesn't really have any coverage really. All it does is give glow. Even though I may not be the one to ask because I use such a small amount. So maybe that's because that's why it doesn't really give much coverage. But yeah, I have enjoyed using this. Number 3 light is way too dark for me. But as you can see, I kind of make it work anyways. And yeah, I'm really glad I got to try it. Fortunately, it's not cruelty free, so I'm not going to repurchase. But yeah, I liked it. Revolution Eye Bright. That is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I'll see you again in my next one. Bye!